Orlando Pirates went down to Chiefs in the dying moments of the game thanks to an Olisanda own goal. After playing the majority of the half with 10 men, I'm joined here by talking Buccaneers, Fumane. We're going to have a conversation about Orlando Pirates. Fumane, how do you feel about the result? Should they feel proud of their effort or disappointed in the loss?
Cheez, thank you for having me on your podcast. It's a real pleasure. I'm a huge fan of what you do. I wish I was as charismatic as you on my podcast, because I think a lot of people think I'm those disgruntled fans a lot of the time. But how did I feel about the defeat? You know what? This was a hard one to take. I think because the anticipation for this one was huge on the Buccaneers side. And leading up to this game, you felt like there was something building up, even though every now and again, you always think that there's mistakes that are done by the technical team, or I think so anyway, and a lot of Buccaneers bite my head off for that. But yeah, just leading up to the game, I thought there were a few things that you saw were starting to build up, and we were starting to almost dominate games and win games in a convincing manner. How do I see... sorry, what was the second question? How do I see the season going forward from here?
Yeah, but you didn't answer my question, Fumani. Is this a disappointing result, or are you encouraged by them playing so well for so long with 10 men?
Very disappointing result. I think because I really think that we didn't deserve to be, or we didn't need to be in a case where we were 10 men down. So, I mean, I spoke about this on my podcast that I'm almost contrarian with the idea that Innocent Mayela was supposed to go to ground there because he was the last man. I think, and I spoke about it in the preview before the game, that he's one of the experienced players, and being the captain, and these guys being professional. We must remember, we're talking about guys who are playing at a professional level, getting well paid for what they do. So in those high pressure moments, unlike you and I, they're supposed to be able to make the right decision. And I think the right decision in that case was to not foul the player. Try and stay on your feet, see if maybe he's going to miss. And then we've got a chance. It's 0-0, 11v11. So I'm very disappointed with the defeat. I don't care whether we played with 10 men and we hung on for around 28 minutes. I think I wanted to win this one, and there's no convincing me otherwise. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Orlando Pirates' season. Like you said, Orlando Pirates, I'm a Orlando Pirates fan myself. We've played well this year, 2023. How do you see us performing for the rest of the season, and what will be considered a good season for Orlando Pirates?
I think this, how do I see us performing for the rest of the season? I think this might dent us a little bit. I hope it does not, but usually these kinds of defeats will stick a little bit and they'll hurt, right? They almost kick you in your knees. So, yeah, I think this might affect us. I think we've got the quality. I mean, everyone keeps emphasizing that Pirates has got the quality, Pirates has got the quality. I think that's true. It's a case of just making the right decisions, finding the right combinations in creating the lineups from the technical team side, right? A season that would be considered a success for me, I think I'm already past the point of being optimistic in the league. So obviously I still want to vie for that second spot so we can play in the CAF Champions League. But yeah, for me, a successful season would be seeing how the future of Pirates looks like. So just getting a snippet of what the coach plans to do next season. So I think in the Nedbank Cup, we've got young academy players that are doing well in the academy side, and we've got first-team players that haven't performed. So maybe an integration of like some young players, young, fresh youth, and seeing some combinations, seeing some lineups that are optimistic and are positive, because that's the other thing that I think. I think we've been very pessimistic in how we line up. We always look to defend first. So, yeah, seeing us imposing our game, being optimistic, being attacking, integrating the youth, I think that's going to be exciting for me. We might draw here and there. The coach spoke about he doesn't want to lose the rest of the games after the All-Stars win. But here we've already lost the Chiefs game, so that's football. I'm under no illusion that we're going to drop some points along the way. But I think it's how you drop the points. So if we drop points and we play like we did against All-Stars with a team that I feel is positive and is almost future-proof, then I think that'll be a successful season on my side. Thank God we've already got the MTN 8. So, yeah, I think it would be considered a success if the team feels right. Let me say that, yeah.
Sure. So, what about the Nedbank Cup? Are you putting your hopes on the Nedbank Cup? Maybe another trophy? I mean, 2 trophies wouldn't be bad for Orlando Pirates. I mean, that would be a great season for us, I think.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I agree with that. Although I'm almost caught in between, right? So it'd be nice to win some silverware. That's always nice. The cash prize is always nice, even though I don't get to enjoy the cash prize. Just maybe for the pride side of things, and to get to win something and Chiefs doesn't win something, that's always nice to enjoy. But I'm almost caught in between, because I think these wins, these trophy wins, sometimes they tend to deceive us into believing that we've got a strong team that can compete against Sundowns. But you must remember, the Nedbank Cup is a cup of 5 games maximum, maybe 6 games, I'm not sure, because you play the round of 32 and then you play a couple of home and away fixtures in the knockout fixtures. But at maximum 6 games, 7 games. So you can win that one. But I think what happens in the league is that you've got 30 games to prove if you are a good team, and usually you'll never deceive us over that span of time. So these wins in the Nedbank Cup, MTN 8, although they're nice for the cash prize, I feel like they almost deceive fans in demanding higher standards from the club, and maybe they even deceive the team itself, the club itself, the people working internally, and thinking that things are going well when they're not. And then over the season, you start to be 27 points behind Sundown, and it's like, well, how did we get there after winning that trophy? So I'm caught in between. It would be nice to win it. So it'd be nice to win it. This is my answer to you. It'd be nice to win it, but it would be nice to be able to learn from how we won it, and learn some lessons from the league that we need to improve as a club. Yeah.
I think you said a mouthful there. Love it that you can come on the show and give us your expertise as a Orlando Pirates fan, or how you see it as an Orlando Pirates fan. I myself, as an Orlando Pirates fan, want Operation Tata Zonke next season. And let's hope we do that. Anyway, let the people know where they can find you on social media before the next time we chat about Orlando Pirates.
Sure. So we are on social media as Talking Buccaneers everywhere. So on TikTok, just search Talking Buccaneers, 2 words separate. But I think Twitter uses the @ right? So there's no space there.
Sure.
Yeah, so just @Talking Buccaneers, Instagram @Talking Buccaneers, YouTube Talking Buccaneers. I do full shows there, because I know a lot of people come across, well, a lot of people being the 50 people that follow me, come across my content, on TikTok in the short version, but I do longer podcasts on YouTube, so I get more into the context and all of that. So yeah, YouTube, Facebook, we've got Facebook as well, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as Talking Buccaneers.
Sure. I like the way you break everything down analytically, and as a Pirate supporter, I'll be following you. I have been following you, but I'll be following you to see for the rest of the season. And let's hope what you said comes to fruition. Thanks for joining us. And like I said, till the next time we communicate again. Thank you.
Looking forward to it. Thank you for having me, Cheez. Take care.
Sure.